So what type of skills do you need if you want to become a ghostwriter? Well, I'm Nick Pavlides. I've helped thousands of people get into ghostwriting through various channels of content, including hundreds directly in my program, Ghostwriter School. I've also been a full-time ghostwriter since 2016 and a part-time ghostwriter since 2015. And there really aren't that many skills that you need other than writing that you are forced to get a whole lot of education on. And in fact, you really don't need a lot of education in writing. And so what skills do you need to become a ghostwriter? Of course, you do need to be able to write, and write relatively well. You don't need to be Shakespeare. If you can write in a way that communicates a story, that delivers a beginning, a middle, and end, and in such a way where the reader knows, what is it that I'm reading, and why am I reading it, and why am I reading it here, to keep it within the theme of the book, you can be an expert level ghostwriter right there. Contextual writing and effective writing, simple writing. Those are the only real writing skills you need. Anything else can be learned as you go. And one mistake that ghostwriters make is they feel like they need to have the skill to write a memoir, to write a how-to book, to write a self-help book, to write a novel before they even launch. That is probably one of the biggest mistakes they make, is they learn before they launch. And so if you just know how to write, and you can write effectively and communicate effectively, you can learn how to write a memoir when you get hired for a memoir. You don't know what you're going to get hired to write first. So if you learn 25 different types of writing and then get hired for 26, those 25 was a waste. So learn as you go. Learn how to write, or know how to write relatively well, simple forms, contextually, and then if you get hired by someone to write a memoir, you can literally go to Amazon and find a book that says how to write a memoir that has great reviews. You just follow the book's instructions, apply your skills of writing to it, and you'll be able to write an incredible memoir. So have some basic writing skills, have some people skills. If you are good at relating with people, even if you're an introvert, if you sort of understand people, that can give you an advantage. If you can put yourself in other people's shoes, that can give yourself an advantage. But you don't need to be this human psychologist to be able to do it. Basic writing skills, some people skills, and willing to do the work when no one's watching. Because a lot of this stuff comes from, we interview clients either at night if it's a side hustle, or during the day if it's our full-time thing, and we need to actually get the work done. And so if you have the skill to sit down when no one's watching and do that writing work, which a lot of writers do, you can become a ghostwriter. There's really not a lot of skills that you need to become it, other than those three. People skills a little bit, even if you're an introvert. Some discipline, not necessarily self-discipline, but discipline to sit down, and some basic writing skills. The rest of it you can learn as you go.